Hey y'all, I'm back with another video to talk about nails. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I decided I'm gonna be talking about beauty and stuff. I might as well go ahead and get myself beautified. So yeah, got me a little sew-in yesterday, y'all. So I know I have a lot of new people that look at my channel, but I'll probably do a ramble video probably later on today, maybe, I don't know. But it is Easter weekend, so I wanted to record in the shop yesterday. To be honest, I planned on recording how to soak off your nails, whether it's acrylic nails or gel nails. I was going to do a video on that, but I had a client that stood me up, canceled the appointment like 20 minutes before time. So I'm rushing to get there. But I actually passed up my shop to go to the beauty supply to pick up something that I was low on to make sure my client's nails stay flawless. And yeah, I didn't get a deposit or anything because I've done the nails like twice before. But yeah. Anyway, this video ain't about that. But see what I'm talking about? So my next client was like 5 hours away. I could have been in the bed, sleep, doing something else, but decided to go get some hair. So it all worked out in my favor. Got some hair, got my hair done. But anyway, before I forget, I am going to do a video. Of course, I have to do it at the shop where everything is at, of course. But I am going to be doing a video at the shop showing you guys how to take off acrylic nails the proper way. So this video is going to be about acrylic nails and removing everything. So a lot of you guys ask, what's the proper way to take them off? My nail tech get that big tip and go under there and pry it off. This shit hurt. I remember those days. That shit fucking hurts. It hurts. It hurts bad. And that is not the proper way to take off nails. It's not. And again, so much to, even just talking about taking off nails is so much to cover. But I'm just going to say that when you take off acrylic nails that's meant for nails, when a nail tech uses the real acrylic like I use, it takes less than 30 minutes to take it off. Yes, it takes less than 30 minutes when I take off my acrylic nails. It's a process in doing it also, and you needed electricity. Someone said they was laughing. I kept saying electricity, which costs fucking money. You need electricity. So I don't care where you go. If you're okay, so much to talk about. But okay, the way to take off acrylic nails at home, because I have a lot of clients that are like, okay, well, I'm gonna take off my nails at home tonight to save some time, and I'm gonna come to you, let you do my nails. I'm like, no, it's up to you. You ain't gonna take off your nails properly at home. You're not. Even if my set of nails, the real acrylic, I charge $10 to take it off. Yeah, I put it on, but it's a process again. It's $10. You trying to save $10? You're not gonna take your nails off properly at home. You're not. It's gonna take you over an hour. It's gonna take you a long ass time, hours, to take it off. Cause it's more than just putting some acetone in a bowl and putting your hands in there. You ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna do that the proper way. The proper way to take off acrylic nails, again, and I'm saying real acrylic for a reason. Because I'm gonna get to that in a minute. When I take off my clients' nails, I ask them if they want to keep their real nails, because again, I can keep them without cutting them, without them being broken or anything. They tell me, okay, yeah, I want to keep my real nails. I turn their hand over, cut under there, right above where the real nails grow. Do that on all 10 nails. Get my electric drill, which uses electricity. Got to get my drill, and I drill the acrylic down, all the way down, right before I get to that natural nail. Not too close to the natural nail because I don't want to burn. But you don't want to sit there and just constantly in. You want to drill a little bit, stop, so they won't have heat spikes. Drill it acrylic all the way down. And you just can't do just any old tip that goes into the drill. That my little drill bit cost me like $40. That is meant for their purpose, to take down the acrylic fast like butter. Like butter, baby, butter. So yeah, I have to drill the acrylic down till I get almost down to the natural nail. And I have these special bowls. Some people, you can use cotton, acetone cotton, and wrap it in foil. I don't like doing that because clients still again try to, believe it or not, with cotton, with foil on their hands, they're still trying to text with their knuckles, trying to get their phone and pick it up and, oh, this one moved, this one is coming off, because you ain't being still. I stopped doing it. I'm like, I'm gonna fix your ass. I'm gonna make you sit still one way or another. I put their ass in some acetone. So I have these bowls. The bottom of it, unfortunately, the hot water that comes out at the shop is hot. My clients know. Don't just turn on a little bit because it should scar you. It's really hot with steam. So hot water. I put hot water in the bottom of the bowl. The top of it has slots for your fingers. I put acetone in there, and then again, because I know my products, I use 100% acetone that I get from my professional nail supply store, because I realized that just acetone out of Walmart, Dollar Tree, it doesn't works the same. I don't know what it is, but I tried it. It's something about it is not as strong. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. But when it says 100% acetone, it works better. Even though I have hot water under there, it melts out super fast. My clients notice that too. So 100% acetone I use, and I buy it by the gallon. Put it in the bowl, and the hot water, of course, warms the acetone. Not to that point where you scalding hot, you burning. Because by the time what I do is I drill the acrylic down. Started with the pinky. When I get to this finger, I go get the bowl and acetone ready with the hot water. Then I come back, put that bowl on the desk, and I start drilling down the thumb. By the time I drill down the thumb, the acetone is warm. It's not scalding hot. Then I put their hand in there. Then I do the same process with this hand. Get to this finger. Then I go get the second bowl set up, come back, drill his hand down, the thumb, put that hand in there. Then I go, sometimes I wait like 5 minutes. Then I go back to this hand, and that pinky is already off. I just get a cuticle pusher and just honestly just push it back. And maybe maybe file with a nail file. It's off. And I continue. Just like that. So you're not gonna, you don't have all of that stuff at home. You're not gonna do that. Do it the proper way at home. You're gonna get irritated, and man, it's taking too long. And that's when you're gonna start biting them and lifting them up. And when you do that, you're prying off layers and layers and layers of your natural nail. That's why your nail be super thin like toilet paper and just ripped and torn and sore because you're tearing your nail. And I tell my clients also, if you break a nail and you say, okay, I need a nail repair, or I need a refill, and I got 2 missing nails or whatever. If you break it, leave it like it is. Don't sit home and bite that the rest of that nail off. It takes me just a few minutes to soak it off. I'm out into the health. I'd rather just take that few minutes, 5 minutes or whatever, take it out the right way and put you another tip on, put some more acrylic on and keep it moving. Don't sit there and bite it off. Just leave it like this. I tell all my clients know that. Don't do that. I had a client, I had to refuse her service like 2 weeks ago. A client of mine that I've been doing for a while. She wanted her mom to come. She said, I want you to make an appointment for my mom to soak off her nails, which I don't do. I stopped doing because, it's messing up my face. And again, if it's bad for your nails, I decide, this shit bad for your skin and everything. So when I really start breaking out really bad, I'm like, okay, I'm not soaking off no more MMA acrylic, nobody else's products. So I just stopped doing it. So I told her, I said, okay, I do it for your mom. So I'm waiting for her mom. She texted me. She said, well, my mom is running late. She went to the NSS salon have them take her nails off. And I'm like, why? And I knew in my heart, I'm like, they ain't gonna be able to do her nails. I knew in my heart. So she came a little late, and for some reason I just couldn't even look at her hands. I just kept looking at her face. I'm like, well, what happened? I'm waiting for you to soak them off. I said, I know they messed your nails up, huh? Yeah, you know they did. It was hurting and everything. And I'm like, well, okay, well, I see what I'm working with. And I still could not look at her hands. She sat down at my desk. I sanitized my hand, put the sanitizer in her hand. I still didn't look at her hands. I mean, her nails. I still was like, I don't know what it was. Then she got through rubbing her hands, putting the sanitizer on her hand. I put her hands in mine, and I was just appalled. I was shocked. I mean, the first thing I said was like, I looked at her. I'm like, this a setup? I'm like, you playing, right? And she was like, huh? I'm like, ma'am, you don't see that red meat right there? Her thumb had a piece of red meat right here. Her nail, her skin, her red meat, I'm not lying, was exposed. I think her middle finger over here was split all the way down to the meat. The other 9 was thin like toilet paper. I can actually see all the way down through her, down to everything under there, the matrix of her nails, everything. I'm like, and she was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, man, I'm like, why did you sit there and let them do all 10 of your nails like that? I'm just fussing. I'm like, are you serious? I said, I can't do your nails. I honestly just dropped her hands. I said, I'm sorry, I'm about to refuse your service. I said, I can't put nothing on your nails. You have exposed meat. I'm like, really, man? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. I was like, oh my God. I was so shocked. I forgot to take a picture. I was like, man, I mean, you really want me to do a full set? You got skin and stuff exposed? No, ma'am. I don't care if I was broke. No. And I told her, I said, don't you go and let them put no nails on you. I said, you know you're finna get an infection, right? I said it again before I knew it. And she like, huh? I said, yeah, you're gonna get an infection. We was talking. She worked at a hospital too. I said, you're gonna have to wear gloves to even wash dishes. I said, your hand is so tender. By the time, if you go put some hot water in your hands, you won't be able to even stand it. It was a shame. So, and my thing was, I know they charged her. They didn't do it for free. I know they charged her to take her nails off. So let me get back to why they get that tip. It's the reason why they get that tip and just pry your nails off. Because again, if you Google it, MMA acrylic, which is not meant for nails. Again, it's not meant for nails. So when it goes into your natural nails, it forms super hard. It's too hard. It forms like cement basically, and it's not meant to be soaked off in acetone, because again, it's not acrylic for the nails. It wasn't meant to be put in acetone and soaked out. It could be done, but it's a long process, and it could be even a little painful because you got to scrape more, file more. I can just look at the set of nails and tell if it's MMA or EMA. EMA is the real acrylic for nails. So again, it's the reason they pry your nails out, because that's the only way they're gonna take it off. They ain't gonna sit there and like I said, I've done it before. I know how to take it off. When I was taking off, MMA acrylic, I know how to do it. It's a little time consuming. It takes me more than 30 minutes. And then again, it's hard as fuck. So I had to get that drill, and thank God again, my drill bit I got the good top of the line one, because I had an old cheap Racklin one. It would have broke it. It would have dulled it out. Because I had to sit there and file that stuff, and at the same time, the dust is even different. Say for instance, you got a nail file, and you get a brick or a piece of rock, and you file that brick. That's honestly what it is. It feels like to file over those nails that the NSS salons put on you. I know I talk fast, y'all. I apologize, because I get so excited about this and everything else, but I talk fast. I apologize, but well, I talk fast, so yeah. But again, it's like getting a file and a brick and filing your nail. You ain't gonna get nowhere with that. That's like, really, that's what it is to work over MMA acrylic. That's why we say we don't, you know, when I first got into business, everybody was coming to me, I want to refill. I'm like, thank you for your business, but I don't do refills over nobody else's work. So they looking at me with an attitude thing. I just want to get their money and start off with a full set. No, it's because I cannot work over that stuff. It's hard as hell. Not only that, EMA and MMA acrylic ain't gonna mix together. I've tried. It don't blend together. It don't match. So if something happens, you have some kind of reaction or something. The last person that touched your nails was me, and then you want to blame me. So all nail tests, we don't work over this stuff. Take it off. And I started taking it off again because I knew that if I told you to go back to have them take it off, they're going to get the tip and they're going to rip your nails out, and you're going to come back to me with raw thin nails and cause more harm. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I feel bad. I mean, again, I want your nails to be healthy, but you're going to have to go back and have them and tell them soak it off. Find somebody to soak it off. I don't soak off this stuff no more because that's honestly when my face started really messing up. So that is the reason why they have to use a drill. Now, using a drill is not a bad thing if you are trained to use that drill. I was trained in school not to use a drill. If you do certain steps a certain way, you can do a full set of nails like I do with one hand file. You don't need a drill to do a full set of nails. You know, like I said before in my other video, I use a drill to file off the acrylic, then I take off acrylic. I mean, take off stones, you know, take off glitter or whatever. But they have to use a drill. The NSS salons, they have to use a drill because again, their product is so damn hard. That's the only way they can like get it, you know, even and stuff like that is with their drill because it's so hard. They're not gonna get their hand filed and sit there and do that. They can't do that. And the reason why they get that drill also and put it on your nail, on your natural nails, and it has to be roughed up so hard for that stuff to adhere to your natural nail. They have to do that. They have to get that drill on high speed, and you come back for a refill. That drill is up too high again because it has to be high on the high speed because of the hard as acrylic, so they can do your refill and then that's why you had that burn line. It's called rings of fire. Those red lines that's in your natural nail, from one here, one here, one here, one here, that's from all them refills. That's not normal. That shit don't supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be there. So if you go to a professional nail tech like myself, whether I use a drill or not, I know how to not, you know, dig so deep to cause that. And then again, we don't need to dig so deep and use high speed because our acrylic is soft. The real acrylic is softer. That's why it's so soft. It just deteriorate. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So when they put your hand in acetone from the internet salon, so whoever uses MMA, you take it out and it looks like jello, looks like gel. It's slimy. That shit stinks like fish. It smells like rotten eggs. I've been through it. It's hard. Yeah, just I don't want my cuticle pushes. I don't want this shit in my salon. I don't want that stuff in my face. I don't want that stuff around me. So that's why I stopped soaking it off also. So yeah, it looks like jelly. Looks like gel. When you take it out of the acetone, not supposed to look like that. Also another thing when it comes to shaping, a lot of you guys complain about, I asked them for the stilettos and I asked them for the ballerina, and then this what they gave me. And again, when they put that acrylic on you, they have to get a hand file to shape your nails into stilettos or coffin or ballerina shape. Again, just like getting that file and getting a brick and trying to shape a brick into a coffin shape. They ain't gonna do that. They'll try, you know, they'll, you know, cut the tip, of course, like I do, cut the tip into the shape best way they can. Then again, they're trying to get you in and out, so they're not gonna sit there like I do and make the shape before they put the acrylic on. That's time consuming. Again, that's why we charge so. But I charge $10. A lot of people charge more because all my clients know it's time consuming to shape all 10 nails the same. All of them has to be the same into coffin or ballerina. So stiletto. So I shape them the way I want it to be before I put the acrylic on. Then I put the acrylic on. I still got to go back and like define it. So that's time consuming again. I got to go back and make all 10 of them the same. So they ain't finna do all that. No, even if you say, okay, well, here's $20, I want some stiletto. They ain't finna do all that. No, that's too much work trying to get all of them the same, and I'm trying to get you out of here. No, they ain't finna do all that. Because again, when the acrylic is on, they ain't finna get no filings trying to define no shape. That's why I'll be jacked up. They put the acrylic on, they get that drill. They've been touching 900 other people's hands. They get that drill and go over your nails, and they buff you, and that's it. They ain't finna get no. They ain't finna trying to get them all even and stuff. So that's why they don't do the shape and stuff like we do. So yeah, so think about it like that. I don't care how much somebody charge you to shape your nails. It's time consuming. It's time consuming. So again, do your homework. Another thing too, they're gonna help you, a lot of you ladies out. You're gonna be like, well, how I found somebody that do nails. How I found somebody, you know, I had somebody that come in on the video I did the other day, and she texted me. She said, well, this is the salon I was looking at in Arizona, and she sent me their name. I looked them up on Instagram. They did pretty decent work, and I told her, give them a chance. I told them, you know, take a picture now of what you want, and then ask them, hey, can you do this? If they say yeah, hold them to it. But give them a chance, you know, give them that money. See if they can do the work. What I'm finna say is, if you guys are really like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to get some professional nails done. See, Kane, I live in this state. Who do I find? I live in this state. Who do nails? What you do is open up you an Instagram. If you do not have one, open up an Instagram. It's free. And like I've said in my other video, where it says people and it says tag, put in the hashtag symbol, and put hashtag Houston Nail Tech, hashtag Dallas Nail Tech, hashtag California Nail Tech, hashtag Missouri Nail Tech, and they are people that, you know, do nails in that state. It'll come up. Hashtag Miami, hashtag Florida Nail Tech. It'll come up. And I need to start back doing it, but you know, I don't know why I stopped, but that's a good way to bring in clientele and stuff, because a lot of folks do that. Hashtag, you know, Houston Nails, hashtag Dallas Nails, and you know, something will come up. And I'll help you guys find a nail tech, you know, if you need further help, but yeah, do that first. So I think I pretty much covered everything. So yeah, just think about it. Again, before you start commenting and stuff, this, you know, I talk fast again, so rewind the video and watch it again if you're not sure why they charge to shape them. It's a process. Oh, what I'm going to say is also they have nail tips that come shaped already in stiletto. But my clients don't like them, and I don't like them because they straight out. They straight out. And I don't like them. They ugly. It just looks straight like a straight piece of paper. You guys know, no matter what length you get, I don't make them ghetto curve, but I have a natural curve in your nails, and my clients like that, so I don't use those tips. And if I did, just because they already in stiletto don't mean I'm not going to charge you, because they are a little bit more pricey. Yeah. Then I have to put the acrylic on and then still go back and define it. Even if you say, okay, well, I don't have the $10 for the shaping, I just keep them square. Okay, fine. But a good nail tech like me, I'ma still bring them in a little bit. They're not going to be boxy square like in the old days. I'ma still bring them in a little bit. It's less time consuming, of course, so I'm not going to charge you, but I'm going to do it anyway, because when I take that picture, it's going to look better than it's a square box nail tip, because, you know, you don't want to pay the $10. So that's why, like I tell everybody, you want to budget it, man. What's $10? I ain't going to say what's $10, but you know, it's a lot of ways to come up with it. You know how to come up with money when you want something. So yeah, so say, okay, I'm not going to buy that extra drink at happy hour. I'm going to say this so I can pay the get my nails shaved. I've done series on how to stay ready, how to save money for what you want. So go back and go back to some more videos, and you'll see those series on how to save that money to get your nails done, whatever. And I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna say that for another video. Also, when it comes to the nail salon. Again, not to put nobody out of business, not to downgrade anybody. I'm just trying to say, put you guys hip on the 2016. And listen, it's a reason also why you need to stop going to them nail salons to get your eyebrows waxed and your eyelashes put on. It's a reason for that too. So that's going to be the next video. So stay ready so you will never have to get ready.